Welcome back everyone and happy Thanksgiving. Now during Thanksgiving, lots of tables have a traditional side dish, green bean casserole. And it's a really easy side dish to put together with cream of soups, your green beans, and French fried onions. But I'm going to tell you what, there are some people, and there's some people in my family also, that don't like the taste of cream of soups. So we're going to take that out, and I'm going to take just these ingredients right here and make a delicious roux. It's kind of a cream base that we are going to be able to put our beans in, and everyone's going to eat that green bean casserole. Now we're going to be using a very large skillet, and we're going to place it over medium-high heat. I'm going to place 3 tablespoons of butter in. Now what you want to do is melt this down and then bring it to a sizzle. That's very important. I'm a fanatic for green bean casserole. Leftovers the next day, the day after that, oh my gosh. My son Joseph is too. Alright, I'm just going to take a whisk. That looks good. What we're going to do now is add 2 tablespoons of flour. Now I'm just using an all-purpose flour. We're going to blend this together and cook this for 1 minute. Now when you cook flour for 1 minute in the butter, it cooks out that raw flour taste. Now what we're going to do is season this. We're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix that all together. Now if you want garlic in there, you can add garlic. Now it's a preference, I believe, so we're going to add it. Give it a little flavor. I'm going to add some onion. This is a minced onion. It's just dried, about 1 tablespoon. I'm going to add that in. I'm going to give that a mix. Now what we're going to do is turn off the heat. Now if you want to dice up an onion, you can dice up an onion. That's totally fine. So adjust your seasonings as needed. So if you want more garlic, if you want more onion, or if you need more salt or pepper, just adjust as you're going along. Oh, it smells good in there. Almost a nutty flavor. What we're going to do is take 1 cup of sour cream. I'm going to add it. That's what's going to kind of give it that creaminess. I'm going to mix this together until it's well combined. Now the sour cream adds a little bit of tanginess to the dish. Doesn't that look like a cream of soup? Almost, huh? Y'all, that's so good. That is so good. Okay, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of milk. You want to thin it out just a little bit. You don't want to put too much in there because then it'll thin out that flavor, and we don't want to do that. We're just going to combine that. What we're going to do is add 1/2 cup of shredded cheese, and we're going to stir that in. All right, what I'm going to do now, let's go back to my spatula. Like I said, everything is going to happen in this one pot. Okay. We're going to add 4 cans of green beans. You want a total of 56 ounces of green beans. Now I've just got some whole green beans here. I've just drained them. So I'm going to place them in the pot with the mixture. Now what's great is you can use any kind of green bean that you like. Just drain them. If you want to use fresh green beans, par cook them first in some water and some salt. And go ahead and get those cooked up first before you put them in the oven. Alright, that's a hairy bean. No hairy beans. Alright, just look through your beans. Make sure they look okay. I'm going to go ahead and stir this together very carefully. Now, it's always really important to make sure you taste everything along the way, so I'm just going to give it a little test here. Y'all don't do this? I'm telling you, people are going to love this. There's no green bean casserole if you do not have crispy fried onions. This is a 6-ounce container, and I'm going to put half of it in here. Oh, y'all, these are salty goodness. So about 3 ounces is going to go in. This is the best part. I think that's the best part. All right, I'm going to stir this all together until everything is nice and mixed well. Right, probably right as you're putting in the sour cream. That is speaking the holidays to me. I'm going to bring over my baking dish, whatever size you have. We're just going to be heating this through. So we're going to lightly spray it with some cooking spray. Makes it easy to clean out your dishes. What we're going to do now is take our green bean mixture and place it into our prepared baking dish. I hope it makes it. Smells delicious. Now, if you're going to half this recipe, make sure that you still use the same amount of the roux. And then just use half the thing of sour cream. I'm going to smooth this out. I always like to give it some texture. We're going to put in half a cup of shredded cheese. This is a cheddar. Just going to sprinkle it on top. I don't want to cover the beans totally because I want them to be seen. So just lightly sprinkle it on top because we've already got cheese on the inside. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of the crispy fried onions and pour them all on top. Now, you don't have to completely use the whole can if you don't want to, so just whatever you want out of there. It's about 3 ounces on top here. I've got my oven preheating at 350 degrees. We're going to place this in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. We're just looking to heat this through and have that cheese nice and melty. If you're going to be using mushrooms, you can slice your mushrooms, saute them down first before you add them in with the green beans. Doesn't that look like a green bean casserole? No cans of soup, no mushrooms. Let me take a bite for you guys. This is my all-time favorite casserole for Thanksgiving. Y'all need to try this one. If you're here, I know you want to make one without canned soup. Oh my gosh. I think I might be eating this whole container by myself.
I don't think so.
I might not be sharing this one here, you guys.
Oh, I think you will.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you're new to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. Guys, go check out my Thanksgiving playlist. It's down below in the description box. I will see you on my next episode.